Hello guys and welcome back to Hammer Time with me Alex, and today is episode 14, continuation from last time. It's been a few days since I've uploaded, been pretty full on with work, but happy to sort of relax. I've taken my contact lenses out, so you'll see that I've got my glasses on again. If you're an old subscriber, you'll probably remember when I used to play a lot of this game in my glasses. So since last time, very quick recap, we drew with Fulham, then a quick game against Southampton away from home where we did draw 2-2 in the end. A very quick flurry of goals. Marcos Alonso scoring and Cresswell getting us back in the lead 2-1, and Diallo scoring in the 69th minute to make it 2-2, and that's when that game finished. Then on the road, twice more, Chelsea and Tottenham, a 1-0 loss to Chelsea, then a 2-0 loss to Tottenham. Pretty subpar performances. We didn't do too bad, I guess. Against Tottenham, Gabriel Menino, it just happened all very quickly in the 42nd minute and the 45th minute, just before half-time. We couldn't fight back. And at Stamford Bridge, 35th minute, goal from Ben Chilwell. And for the rest of the game, it was pretty even until Pulisic got sent off, and then we absolutely hammered them, but we couldn't get the vital goal we needed. Then a good win against Arsenal, 2-0 against them. Dolberg getting a goal, ending his drought. Jared Bowen as well, ending his drought. 53rd minute goal he scored. A very big win against Brentford, 3-2. Beautiful few goals in that one. Antonio scoring in the 93rd minute. I was settling for a 2-2 draw. Mikel Antonio scoring in the 9th minute. Then in the 43rd, Thiago Almada scored, and then they came back trying to get a comeback, but it just didn't happen for them. Then Watford, we're getting a few clean sheets here, as you can see, 2-0 here, 2-0 there. Watford, an own goal in the 90th minute, but then in Breel and Bolo, we were piling on the pressure big time. Watford tried to go a bit more attacking, and then they just succumbed to us being much stronger side than them. And then Leicester, a 3-1 win against Leicester, really strong. Breel and Bolo finding some form on that right-hand side. Dolberg picking up a few goals here and there. So, as you'll see, we're going to the Sheffield United game. I've set up this team like this. So, Souček needs to come out. Bissouma needs to go straight back into the side. I've been playing Dylan Levitt a little bit. As you can see, he's been playing pretty well outside of the team. Malang Sarr's back. He's fit and fighting ready, but no real spot within the back line yet. Van Rama's still injured. Souček's picked up a bit of an injury. He's going to be out for at least 7 weeks, but luckily Bissouma's come straight back, so he slots into that position very nicely. Rice is still wanted by Brentford, PSG and Zebra. That's an interesting one. The formation I go for when we're looking to try and get forward and really try and attack the opposition, basically. So I go with 4 at the back and then pushing forward into a more secure pivot in the midfield with whoever can fit into those roles. And then Johnson, Zuma, Diop, Kufal at the back. Need to strengthen that back line big time. Maybe look at bringing in a strong left back. Well, I think we've got Tyrick Mitchell coming in, if I remember correctly. Kufal, we could get a stronger player there. Issa Diop, maybe transferring out a player for him. But I did bring in Devive, so we'll have to see what happens there. Bissouma and Rice in the middle. Are quite happy with the acquisition of Bissouma in case Rice or Souček do leave. Souček needs to sign the contract. And then Vlasic on the left-hand side, playing pretty well at the moment, actually. Eze is going to be a great understudy because Cantwell is just isn't cutting it, basically. So he will definitely be sold in the summer. And then Almada playing that advanced playmaker role, really good, just really well. And that picks up a few assists, just a nice little player in that role, actually. As you can see here, last 2 years, played quite a few games, picking up assists here or there, so he's doing pretty well. And Bolo, very surprised with how good he has been for us for 6 million, proving pretty worthy of a decent acquisition, actually. And then Dolberg up front had a bit of a slump, but he's back in the goals now, 6 goals in 14 games. Let's see how we can do. So we're going to submit the side. I'm going to go positive. Sheffield United sitting in 19th, I believe. They're sitting in 18th because I think Newcastle are 19th. So yeah, going to be an interesting game. Hopefully we can get the win, and it should be a pretty exciting one for us to watch, because as far as I'm concerned, Sheffield United not the strongest of sides at the moment. As you can see, there's our side there with all the pictures and everything updated. And then Sheffield United side, anything different? Edouard up front, that's an interesting one. Sander Berge, but otherwise they've not really strengthened anywhere else. They've sort of gone all out on Edouard. There's the table, so a win today can see us go into 3rd, actually. Obviously Liverpool have 2 games in hand on us then, but we're wandering in and around that the top 6, which is what I wanted to do this season, actually. Which is what I wanted to do big time, as you can see. Well, the top 7, top 6 area. City currently sitting 3 points off us. we're playing really good football. I've got to admit, we're playing really good football, and we're definitely probably going to get Europe this year, which is what I wanted to do big time. Vlasic picks up the ball. Can he maybe find a cross across the box or pull it back? Finds Dolberg. And within 6 minutes, we're 1-0 up. 6th goal of the season for Dolberg. We're firing now. I've noticed with the new momentum system in Football Manager, you have to pay attention to your mentality a lot. So if you go positive, you can sort of try and get on the front foot of the game, and then you can play a bit positive. But say you see the stats changing, you need to sort of sit back a bit deeper, maybe put it on balance, and then if you are getting pushed a lot more, you have to put it back onto cautious. So you have to be a bit lenient and a bit strategic with your mentalities this year, rather than just letting it do what it does. As Almada sits over a free kick, can he put it top corner? He just about can't. But we've started the game incredibly strong. Sheffield United, they're probably going to get relegated. They're probably going to have to end up selling Eduard, and he'd be a nice little player to pick up, but he just doesn't seem to be getting in the goals at the moment, as Almada just can't find the goal there, and Bolo pings it back into him, and he just can't find it again. 2 decent opportunities for him there. 18 minutes gone, we've got another highlight. It's been pretty consistent so far, as Diop's pushed so far forward there, and Berg's missed. I mean, I think it was Diop anyway, who was just pushed up so tight to his man, and nearly cost us a goal there. That would have been a definite goal, as Almada has another corner, he whips it in. Diop's been pushed in the back. I think he was absolutely nowhere near the ball anyway, and this is going to be a penalty, should I say. I wonder who's going to take it. I can't remember the order actually. Penalty's going to be awarded. Who's going to be taking it? Almada's taking it. Let's see if he can tuck this away. Almada steps up confidently and puts it in that bottom right hand corner. He's a set piece specialist, Almada, and I'm happy I've brought him into the side, because he's very, very good at free kicks and very good at penalties. So 21 minutes in, with 2-0 up, there's been a lot of highlights here. It's probably going to be quite a long episode, this one. Unless, of course, from now onwards, we get absolutely no highlights, which would be quite funny. But we've got another one here. Rice on the ball, into Almada. Can he find a ball across? He finds Dolberg, into Bissouma, who tries to take on his man. Can he maybe find a cross into the box? He pulls it back. Almada's there. And we are firing. We are firing. This is really, really good football. The midfield duo, Bissouma and Rice, really running things. And we've started to get players into the box and get players forward, which is what I've wanted to do. Almada's causing a few problems. Dolberg was in there as well, if not. Embolo at the back post. We're starting to cause problems for teams. I quite like the setup that I've got at the moment. And as you can see there, we've gone into third. Sheffield United is struggling at the moment, I've got to admit, as Sander Berge is on the ball, tries to find Eduard, he does. Davis into Berg. Berg's through on goal, but doesn't have the capability to finish that one off. If it was a stronger side, they'd probably have scored there. Johnson is really struggling on this left-hand side, and I think Diop covering him isn't... it is Johnson. Zuma covering him isn't really helping out here, and Bolo on the ball, back into Diop. So it was Zuma before, actually, that caused us nearly to concede. Embolo back on the ball. Rice to Almada. Finds Embolo again, who's been pretty good this season so far for the 6 million we paid for him. Dolberg's trying to tap it in, and it gets cleared away. And that's, I assume, probably going to be the end of the highlight, but it's not actually. It's Bissouma brings it forward again. Almada finds Dolberg, Embolo, and Embolo pulls it back to Almada, who has got, I think, his hat-trick. I think that's his hat-trick anyway, yeah. An absolutely beautiful display from Almada. I've been hyping him up before the game, and he's really come through to back up my statements there, as Embolo goes down that right hand side. Nice little bit of interplay. Almada arrives late, and what I've wanted him to do for ages, which is arrive late, he's started to do, and this is proving to be pretty damning. The battle for relegation, you're probably going to be looking at Luton, Newcastle, Leicester, Sheffield United, and maybe Wolves. I'm really happy with how we've been playing. I'm very, very happy with how we've been playing. We're going to keep it up. Almada's going to stay on for the rest of the game. Probably take off Embolo at one point, and maybe Bissouma, just to avoid him getting injured. Purely, or maybe even Vlasic, because Vlasic has played quite a few games lately. Johnson's going to come off for probably Sarr as well. I'll make all the changes now, they're quick. There we go, I've made the changes. Cresswell's coming on that left wing-back role type of thing. Levitt's come in to replace Bissouma in that box-to-box midfielder role, as Dolberg's just gone very close. And I've brought Todd Cantwell on just to let him have a few minutes of game time out there, just to let him try and do his thing. I want to see if he can perform against a side like Sheffield United, because he really has to at the moment, I think, if he wants to try and stay here for the long term. But it looks like it's going to be a very quick second half. As we come up to the 92nd minute now, and that is game over. A very, very competent, very strong, very stable win for us there. Really good. Hat-trick hero. We've managed to get the achievement. Almada scoring a hat-trick. And that puts us into third. Now we're 2 points ahead of Liverpool, Tottenham and Arsenal. Tottenham and Arsenal have a game in hand against us. Liverpool have 2. City currently sitting 5 points off us in that 7th spot, which would be Conference League. But Brentford, in 15 games, are sitting 10 points behind us. We're in and around the big boys. United with 29 goal difference, we're only sitting 3 off, as my memory card has just gone full. So I tell you what, I'm going to leave it there for now. I'll join you back next time. It'll probably be a mystery with the schedule and stuff because the memory card is full. But we shall see what happens next time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're enjoying my stagnant face at the moment, which will probably fill the screen. I'll try and find a funny one to put onto the on the screen in the bottom right hand corner. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, as ever, leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I shall catch you in the next episode. From me, Alex, have a great day. Ciao.